Everything that we have in the restaurant is part of our story. It's about our family and it's about our community, and that's really what barbecue's about. We feel strongly about it. We weren't trying to build something we could replicate and make 20 of. We were building one place that's the Peg Leg Porker, that's a destination spot for you to feel like you're walking into our family and into our home and be a part of that. We just did this aquarium smoker. I was inspired by Cozy Corner in Memphis used to have one. They did Cornish game hens on it and ribs, and I always loved that you could see into the smoker and see what was going on. And we already had our pits out front that I designed when we opened the restaurant, where we do whole hog. But I thought that, you know, the customer always wants you to lift up the lid so they can take a picture. Well, if you're looking, you're not cooking. And so you don't want to be lifting the lid all the time and ruin your cook. And so I thought, what better way than if we build an aquarium smoker, and then they can see the hog, you know, in the pit every day when we cook them, or we can cook ribs or hang sausages. And here at our restaurant, we use hickory. And the reason that we use hickory is because it's native to Tennessee, a traditional barbecue wood in the state of Tennessee. You have to be careful with it when you're cooking something like ribs, because hickory is a very strong flavored wood. Smoke is just like any other ingredient. It's just like salt or pepper. You can use too much or you can use too little, and you want to try and strike that balance with it. On ribs, we're cooking at between 250 and 275 for around 3.5 hours, and we smoke them with only kosher salt on them, and then they get hit with our dry seasoning as they come off the pit and onto the plate. You know, you can see that these ribs are very uniform. This is a loin back rib, or what most people are going to call a baby back. You can see that I don't really see any shiners in here, and a shiner is going to be when they cut it so close that you see the bone. The other thing is, we don't want too much excess meat on top. When you're cooking for that long, that loin muscle on top will dry out, so it'll be a little bit dry on top, but what you're looking for is the rib meat in here in between the bones. It's going to be your most moist and juicy meat. But we'll put these on. We're just going to, all we're going to do is hit them with some kosher salt. You want your customer not only to have a great meal, but you want them to have a great experience. And being able to be a part of that cook and see it, that helps give them that experience.